semblante. Ya no es el mismo de antes. Todo el mundo quiere saber cómo fue que cambiaste. Que cómo fue que lo hiciste. Dile que fue Rey de Reyes que tú le creíste. Esto no juego, no existe. El resto de la vida ya en mí te lo diste. Con su gracia me reviste. Me perdonaste y no entiendo por qué tú lo hiciste. Si yo no era buena cosa, me sacaste de una vida tan horrorosa. Me diste una bella esposa y junta con ella me diste una familia hermosa. Lo veo y no me lo creo. Pelito, tú sabes, vengo de un mundo feo donde no existe lo bueno y si te descuidas te alumbran de noche con fuego. Tenía inyectado el veneno, pa' lo malo corro yo nunca tenía freno. Pensaba tener el juego gano, la muerte a mí me perseguía y Dios mete su mano. Por siempre yo quiero alabarle, no me canso de decirle yo quiero adorarle. Pensaba que vivía en balde, le diste sentido a mi vida antes de que sea tarde. Ahora por su gracia soy salvo, tu misericordia a mí fue más que un respaldo. Vivía con su amor amargo, era lo mejor que me ha pasado, yo de aquí no me salgo. Estoy a otro nivel, estoy a otro nivel. Dios me tiene vaqueado y pico desde que firme con él. Estoy a otro nivel, estoy a otro nivel. Yo no sé por qué que tú tanto lo piensas, vente pa'l combo de él. Estoy a otro nivel, estoy a otro nivel. Dios me tiene vaqueado y pico desde que firme con él. Estoy a otro nivel, estoy a otro nivel. Yo no sé por qué que tú tanto lo piensas, vente pa'l combo de él. Feliz the music, feliz the music. Y le servimos a él, ¿tú me entiendes? Tú también puedes ser el combo, dale pa' acá. Relación directa, el álbum.
Feeling so alone like Bilbo Baggins, Mr. Photo. I'm just
Yo, what up, what up? You're listening to The Hype. We live. We got YB in the studio.
Yo, what is up?
We got your boy K Bell.
What's good?
KBZ, you know how we roll. You're listening to The Hype with your boy Crescendo on Radio UNT. We're going to kick it off with The Move by Nowadays. You're listening to The Hype, y'all.
Yeah. Nowadays, y'all. New vintage, y'all. Yeah. Summertime 98, we packed to move out of state, to move out of the struggle. This was the only way. Mom said don't pack heavy, can't move a lot of weight. I'll never forget the weather, it was rainy and cold. Should we leave your pops behind now? Put in your vote. And we would've left them there had I not even spoke. It's funny even now, though we still doing this dirt. Only me, my mom, and God can truly see what he's worth. So we drove that old Corsica all the way to Florida. The heat beckoned, we stressing, plus we keep sweating. It was hard for us to breathe. Even if we tried it was like we landed on a new planet and climbing. Didn't see gang violence, guns, violence, no siren. Though we find out later they're hidden in silence. God continued his plan, though the devil conspired. I thought I'd find hope in this different environment. Yeah. It's the move, y'all. Had to leave our past behind. It's the move, y'all. Even though it's hard, I'ma keep trying. It's the move, y'all. Can't nobody wait, but patience is a gift that strengthens your faith. It's the move, y'all. Had to leave our past behind. It's the move, y'all. Even though it's hard, I'ma keep trying. It's the move, y'all. Can't nobody wait, but patience is a gift that strengthens your faith. Here we arrive, aside from the muggy weather. It's like we finally see a place got put well together. Around this time I jot down a lot in my journal. My thoughts, my experience, my joys, my burdens. From poetry to raps, this is how I spit my sermons. It seemed God sent a messenger from the bird. I put on display all the lessons that I've learned. Don't skip the track, think twice you ask for forgiveness that transcends all judgment. Yeshua came to get the sick ones back. It's truth I speak of healing, even on the sickest tracks. Elohim owed us nothing, but came as a man. Paid a price of suffering, the lion and the lamb. What kind of normal man could truly suffer that? What other God he know of in religions that can offer that? Jesus Yeshua, y'all, he offers that. Yeah. It's the move, y'all. Had to leave our past behind. It's the move, y'all. Even though it's hard, I'ma keep trying. It's the move, y'all. Can't nobody wait, but patience is a gift that strengthens your faith. It's the move, y'all. Had to leave our past behind. It's the move, y'all. Even though it's hard, I'ma keep trying. It's the move, y'all. Can't nobody wait, but patience is a gift that strengthens your faith.
Yo, yo, yo. It's the move, y'all. I just moved, yo. That's why I had to play that song. It's your boy Crescendo. We live with YB.
What is good?
And we got your boy KBZ.
What's up? What's up?
So, man, this weekend and this week I moved to my first house. I'm very proud of that. And it was really great to have some of the fam out there. I had some fam from The Verb come out and help me out, too.
Hey.
So it's crazy to see how, you sow in other places, God just gives it right back.
Yeah.
But trust me, I couldn't move by myself. But yeah, man, YB, you got your tour coming up, right?
Yes, we kick off tonight.
That's right. We kick off at Hoops Church, right?
Yes.
Hoops Church of Popka. That's fam.
Yeah, that's family.
Shout out to Hoops Church if you guys are tuning in. Again, KBZ, how's your week been like?
Oh, it's beautiful, man. Transitioning. First of all, I want to give a shout out to our number 44. Happy birthday, Barack Obama. Just want to throw that out there for y'all who didn't remember.
Hey.
I'm going to keep it live until we get 46.
Yeah.
So, but it's been a good week, man. A lot of good things going in the music this week. A lot of EPs dropping, a lot of singles dropping. So we'll talk about that a little bit later on in the show. But yeah, so good week.
Yo, man, I'm just excited to have moved into my first place, but to be done with it. We're not really done, because we have to unpack and everything like that. Yeah. But, man, that was a headache. So here's an interesting story. So me and my wife, we go and we close on our house, right? We sign the paperwork. We're super excited. We get the key. I'm smiling, she's smiling. We start taking pictures. I'm like, I got the key. And I'm like, yeah, she's so excited.
You played that Khaled on the way to the new house. I got the keys.
Yeah, I'm like, I got the keys. And I'm over here jamming in the car, and I go, hey, Tiff, where's the key? She goes, I don't know. Ooh. And she goes, I said, excuse me? She goes, you have it. I was like, no, you have it. Yeah, we went back and forth for like at least 2-3 minutes before we realized we didn't have the key for real. Oh. So I turned around. We called the office. We're like, hey, did you guys find the key? They're like, don't worry about it. We'll give you the garage code. So we got it with the garage code.
How you do a closing with the garage code?
Oh, man.
So we're like, luckily, there's a spare key in the house. We're going to be changing the locks very soon. Yeah. But, man, God is good, though.
Yeah, that's a win.
Yo, did y'all hear that, what's the guy that played George Jefferson died this week, man? Did y'all know that?
No.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I thought he died like years ago.
No, he
Oh, man.
No. He didn't die for that long. No, dude died this week, man. I was kind of blown away because, we all grew up on, All in the Family and stuff like that. Then they got the little spin-off show.
Yeah.
And, I saw that he died. I think the part that made me most sad was that I didn't realize he was never married, never had any kids or anything like that. So his legacy just kind of dies.
Oh,
so
man.
I was just kind of, I know that's real depressing, right?
I
didn't mean
know,
to throw it out there, but it's kind of one of those things. On the good side of news, so we talked about Justin Bieber last week, right?
Yeah.
Dude canceled his tour. We were kind of all up in the air. We had him running around with a shirtless pastor and stuff like that. So I was like, all right, what's coming from this? So I was like, okay, so hopefully it's something good because he's a Hillsong pastor.
Yeah.
All right, they got good music. I don't know about the theology, but I like the music. So I'm like, he's getting some influence from Christ, right? So this week he came out with a statement and said, I know, Chris, you said last week he probably canceled a tour for peace of mind. A lot of artists are going through all this crazy stuff, and if they don't cancel when they do, then they can kind of go off the edge and kind of get into crazy stuff. But long story short, he actually confirmed that this week, saying that, I took this for me. I took this for peace of mind so I could work on my life and work on all these other ththings that are going on. And he's actually reconnected with his mom. I don't know if y'all know, but his mom is big in the AG church. She used to be on this TV show. I think it was like Pastor's Wives or something like that. But apparently they disconnected because of his lifestyle, because she's like a very strong woman of God, and they've started to reconnect now. So big ups to Jay Bieber, man. Hopefully that works out and we see that coming in his life, in his life story. I've always predicted he was going to put out a Christian album. I'm waiting. Him and Lecrae getting together.
Hey, now if they collab, I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, that'll be some
I'd be
bangers.
totally okay with that.
That'll be some bangers.
So, you know, we got a couple events coming up this week. You know, we obviously got the Hoops Church event tonight. We got the Ozone Hip Hop Fest with your boy Crescendo as well as Naladeus. A couple other local artists, but we opening up for Big Pooh of Little Brother, a.k.a. the group from Ninth Wonder. Great artists, great lineup. Make sure you hit us up for tickets. Maybe we might do a giveaway of tickets. We'll see how the fans do.
Yeah.
But I want to get into some music, some more music here. So I do want to get into YB's Expressions.
Yes,
And then we'll talk about that when we get back. But you're listening to The Hype, yo, on RadioUNT.net.
Have your way. Yeah. You and I.
Maybe it's me. I'm painting these pictures like the dream just failed and it came with ease. Many nights I don't sleep, that ain't real. Tell these people behind the veil, what's the truth? I try to hold my life together. I force a smile when I run with truth. Call God daily. I ain't perfect. Please remind me. No, I'm hurting. I try to drown out my whole past and all those fears that I've kept. Looking all into the mirror, my biggest challenge was myself. Let it surface. I'm in now, it's going down. Found my place when I found peace. I found peace under the crown, oh yeah. I had way too much pressure, giving all to the people. Filthy rags cover my efforts, oh yeah. God, I'm living for you. Always humble your servant, bringing me lower. I'm bringing up truth. To be honest, it's hard to be open, removing the filters. I know I broke a hard time trying to express it. Even I get in the way, I just hope they get the message. No, I don't have it all. No, I don't have it all. I know I have a hard time trying to express it. Even I get in the way, I just hope they get the message. No, I don't have it all. No, I don't have it all. I was treated like an outcast. It's kinda hard to picture that memory, like trying to take a picture in a dark room without flash. Dark days, long nights. I lost so much I had nothing left. Everything seemed to walk away. It was hard just to catch your breath. Keep trying. Try not to lose control, making my moves. It was me, driver's seat, full speed, I'm on the pedal, putting roses on mistakes. God bless this soul rebel, oh yeah. Let's be honest, God let you work. As I'm burying D on me, I can't help but to dig up dirt, oh yeah. So many times I forget I won, but in those times when it get hard, Lord, point me back to your son. Don't let me lean on me or anything I can do. I'm just fighting in your army, I am just one of the troops. Woo! I tried to cover my cause, I only cover my eyes. Now I see the blood on that cross. I have a hard time trying to express it. Even I get in the way, I just hope they get the message. No, I don't have it all. No, I don't have it all. I know I have a hard time trying to express it. Even I get in the way, I just hope they get the message. No, I don't have it all. No, I don't have it all.
Oh, yo,
Yeah.
YB, Expressions.
Yes.
Can you express what that song's about, though?
Bro. Yo, man, at the bare minimum, it's about carrying your cross. Like, I don't want to be, like, doing Christian rapping, outside looking in, people like, man, like, God must really be with him. Like, I know his marriage is easy, life is easy. Like, nah, like, just because you partake in what God is doing, that does not mean that there's going to be a sugarcoat land. Like, I wanted people to know, like, I face struggles, I get down, I got to figure it out, just like you do. So,
Well, I feel that we got YB holding YB
yes, the
right now.
baby girl is with me.
Baby girl with him. So shout out to the Ferris family in the building. But
I love Sho Baraka said it best. He's like, shout out to the dads that's loving on their wives and kids. Like, I'm here for that.
Yeah.
I love that. So I appreciate you bringing it down to the studio. Can you talk to us a little bit about kind of like what informs your music? Because we've been having a lot of controversy lately. Last couple of shows, we've tuned in on some different topics, and we've got some different opinions from people. But what informs your music? Like, when you go and sit down and write a song like Expressions, like, what's the motive behind it?
That moment, what I'm going through.
Okay.
A lot of times, my most influential songs come straight from struggles. When it was Witness, God was doing something in my life in that moment, and God said, don't be quiet about it.
Okay.
Go tell somebody. So for Expressions, people started to try to put me in this limelight, like, yo, like, man, I want my life to look like yours. And I'm like, no, just because I publish this stuff to Instagram, just because these songs get published, like, that does not mean that there's not a struggle in this. So that's where Expressions came from. Like, I know I'm going to talk about Jesus till it's over. That's why I say I know I have a hard time trying to express it, because when you're talking about Jesus, you know, not a lot of people depressed, so people can easily mix that in with his life is perfect or he's perfect. So I say I know I have a hard time trying to express it, but if I get in the way, no, you still got to carry your cross.
Yeah, I definitely appreciate that sentiment, because like when you listen to what's the guy that's on Flames Start Over song? NF?
NF,
like,
oh boy.
Dude's a crazy lyricist, crazy artist, right? I took some time this past week to just kind of listen to his music and kind of listen to all of his albums in succession, so I can get an understanding of what's happening there.
Yeah.
And I love his music, and I love that he's on a main stage platform, as we like to call it. He's out in kind of like, not necessarily like a secular venue, but he appeals to a more secular crowd, right, because of his content.
Yeah.
And I know one thing that I see present in your music that I really didn't see present in his was an answer to the question. Because when I listen to his music, sometimes like he's a great musician, but I don't really see an answer. I hear him talk about his struggles and what's going on, but I love the fact that your music seems to be informed by it's more of a response to a situation in life and what to do in terms of that response, and that's turn to God, right?
Wow, glory to God, bro.
So tell us a little bit about the Pursuit EP. Is this a follow-up to Clarity, or is this like a work of its own, or like what is this?
Man, like I tell you, I love to do my projects where I'm at in life. So many of you people may know or may not know, I just transitioned from student ministry. So I was a middle school pastor for 2 years. And after that, God said, I want you to drop everything and start a nonprofit. Well, that's where the idea of Pursuit came from. Like, are you going to go after the things that God has called you to? And when you're in pursuit, you can't be running and trying to go sightseeing. Like, when you're in pursuit, you got your head down, you on the grind, like you running towards that destination. So it was more about like, yo, I'm terrified about what God is calling me to, but yo, I'm in pursuit.
Man,
well, talk to us about Bold Ministries.
Bold Ministries, man. Here it is. One day, my student pastor walked into the meeting, and he was like...
Oh, and I got beef with him, by the way. I don't mean to interrupt, but I got beef.
Oh, snap.
When he left the student ministry, because we go to the same church, and we went to... You still going to First Baptist?
Yeah, bro, whoa!
Okay. We go to the same church, and they're like, hey, Kareem, so we lost a couple of people on staff, so can y'all step in and volunteer for an extra? And I was like, so now I got to give up my Wednesday.
Yo.
I'm sorry,
that's mad funny, because I pulled up and Nick texted me and said, hey, my friend told me you're going to be on the show.
Yeah.
I'm like, now who does Nick know that's on the Hype Radio? Like, and now it's clicking.
Yeah, I read it to you at camp too, man.
And from
you
the wedding.
The song.
And from the wedding.
And from the wedding.
Wow.
Yeah, we were at the same wedding
well,
too,
there you go.
Sorry, I didn't interrupt you, but tell us about Bold.
Okay. One day I walk into my staff meeting, and I'm the middle school director, and my leader said, hey guys, I want you to know the suicide rate among middle school students is the highest it's been in years. And then he just goes to the next point. Now, with me being a middle school pastor, how am I supposed to take that? I looked at him, I'm like, yo, bro, like, I can't just take that lightly. So that's when God said, son, like, I want you to start this nonprofit. Now, note, I didn't want to start the nonprofit. God asked me to do this for a year, and I told him no, because I knew it would cost me everything.
Wow.
So the whole premise of Bold Ministries is to engage youth, to get youth in the church.
That's crazy. Like, how did your wife take that move? Because, like, I like to see, I'm a Christian, but I also like to see the practical side of things. You've obviously got a family. Obviously, what you were doing before, you were on pretty solid ground as far as, like, being able to support them and things like that. And going out on this new venture has definitely got to be struggling and challenging. Yeah. How do you balance God's word with, you know, the practical things that go on in life, like your wife, your children, family, and things like that? How do you follow that call?
Whew, boy. Honestly,
Another loaded one.
yeah.
I love my wife. I love my kids, without a doubt.
My answer was no.
Okay.
Well, God opened the door for my wife to get a job in Sarasota, and she came with the clarity. She said, "Babe, this might be the missing piece that we've been waiting on." She said, "You might want to pray and ask God, is this what you need to do?"
Wow.
And like when she said that, I couldn't even breathe because I felt like I was about to jump out the plane, and I'm like, oh. So I said, "Okay, God, if this is your will, you'll help us get an apartment." The next week we had an apartment. So literally, God was taking every excuse away from under me to where I was just like, dang, I gotta go.
Now I gotta do it.
I gotta go. So honestly, shout out to my wife because she was a rock in that time. Like for real, for real.
That's crazy. And like, shout out to all my married brothers out there who are like holding it down, like faithfully, like, you know, Chris and everything. Because one of my friends told me like the best story the other day about having a solid wife who's with you in God's vision for your life. He said, I was sitting at work one day and I was having the worst time. My job was like tough. Everything was going on that day. And he said, I sent my wife a text message and I said, "Hey babe, praying for me. I'm having a tough time." He said he didn't get any response back, no nothing. And he said all of a sudden, about 30 minutes later, he felt this overwhelming peace come over him. Wow. And he said at that very moment, he picked up his phone and his wife said, "Got you, babe, praying for you." So like, I just want to encourage you, man, just kind of keep doing what God's doing, man. Everything lines up. And I asked you that loaded question for that very reason, to kind of illustrate that.
Wow, come on, man.
Oh, man. So we're going to get into some more topics. We're going to play some more music for y'all. I want to give a shout out to all the people listening on Facebook. Shout out to Soy, commenting, being a fool. Shout out to
what did he say in the comments?
Yeah, he said he wanted Fonte, not Big Pooh. So yeah, again, shout out to all the people tuned in on Facebook. If you're on Radio UNT's app, or if you're listening online, we're gonna go with Squad by Chris Soul. Gotta give it to my young bucks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Got Toke right on the song and Flight School. You're listening to The Hype. Your boy Crescendo. All right.
I've been working hard just to say I did it. Overnight success is not a way of living. I cannot complain, I make my own decisions. Haters keep on hating, squad up in the building. 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 Haters keep on hating, squad up in the building.
Now I can see the changes. I still see the old life I had. I just wanted to be famous. Wanted to be blameless, pressure, now my focus reframed. Let me finish, I've been out here for a minute, steady running for the goal, but he in control, and I ain't talking the Olympics. Step back, watch me get it, tell me where you was when we wasn't winning. I've been in the fourth quarter with the sauce. If you got some haters, go and shake them all. Resurrected with a never guess that Jesus kicked right through your door. Got me feeling lightheaded, I don't know if I should up a notch or keep it low. Yeah. They try to slow us down, but we ain't never breaking. Got too many people out here that's not motivated. I hope you see the vision. Every time we spit the flow, be sick. I guess the kid contagious. Woo.
I've been working hard just to say I did it. Overnight success is not a way of living. I cannot complain, I make my own decisions. Haters keep on hating, squad up in the building. 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 Yeah, we've been working all year round. Hard to tell if we've been here now. In and out, we've been through it all. I can promise you a good time. When I'm with the homies, yeah, we winning. It don't matter if the haters hating. We gon' keep it cause we motivated. Full rent, so great. Flight school, reaching new heights. Record 4-7 all the way. Michigan beat a new state. So we knew we had to raise the stakes. Keep it cooking all the way. Chop it up, grab a plate. Everybody eating on the leg.
So pass me a plate, I'll smash it, I'm dashing away. Don't care for the food that you make. You ask why I'm rapping this way? It's cause I'm remade, like every Kardashian's face. Catastrophes happening, hey, sign of the time and the date. We're finding our place, while you redefine what you claim. We're sticking to rapping and stating our faith. Clearly, did you hear me? When I say that I wanna go and state that you wanna make $1 million off of that faith rap. You didn't even know if you publicly name it. Is he a rapper that's Christian? Somebody please tell me the difference. Squad doesn't care what you call us as long as you know the belief that Jesus is risen.
I've been working hard just to say I did it. Overnight success is not a way of living. I cannot complain, I make my own decisions. Haters keep on hating, squad up in the building. 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 Haters keep on hating, squad up in the building.
Squad up in the building, working towards the killing, probably worth $1 million purpose. So I'm driven, serving till the field and working on the villain, serving. I got visions purple, I was missing, gotta make a difference. Stop it and just listen. Got me drop the witness, locking out the critics, popping at the sickness, talking about realness, talking tall, but all but calling for forgiveness. My squad is goals, I know it shows. Reading the word and I'm with my 3 woes. Not like the 3 woes in Revelation, just wanted to make that clear. Okay. Nobody's stopping me, spreading theology, hermeneutics. Help me see what there ought to be. It creates novelty within the odyssey. Come join the squad at the gate. We are dropping keys, bleeding inside, so we reach out for him. Touching the hymn just confirms our belief. We want a good look, we on top of the tree, but the tree made us fall, so we fall to our knees. We stay deep to make sure that we're up to par. Cause even though we got this treasure, we're just clay-made jars. And I just graduated, now it's back to bars. I know nothing is in vain, squad been working hard. Yeah.
I've been working hard just to say I did it. Overnight success is not a way of living. I cannot complain, I make my own decisions. Haters keep on hating, squad up in the building. 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 Haters keep on hating, squad up in the building. 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 Haters keep on hating, squad up in the building.
Yo, what up? You're tuned in to The Hype. You can follow us at The Hype, Radio UNT.
Yeah. Shout out to Lehigh Acres, Pennsylvania, tuning in right now, and all of Greater Philadelphia.
Shout out to Texas,
Yes.
North Carolina, I guess Orlando.
Of course, Orlando.
Of
our
course.
very own.
Yeah. Ozone, homegrown. You know how we do it.
Yes.
So, of course, we go over all types of different topics here. But YB, who is the top 5 in your playlist right now?
Bro.
On your iPod. Do people use iPods anymore? iPhone.
You use an iPod. It's just on your iPhone. Stop hating with those raggedy what? iPod G? No.
Top 5, bro. I'm not even joking, man. Lecrae, Tori Kelly.
Okay.
That's a banger. KB.
Okay.
Banger. Wait, which KB? We gotta get real specific right now. We talking about like Angels KB or like what we talking about?
We talking like Tempo.
Okay.
Weston. I got a little bit of top Brazo in there.
Top Brazo.
I don't know who that is. We're gonna have to check him out.
I'm sorry. My bad.
Yeah. Listen to everybody. Who's he signed with?
Well, he's independent.
He's an indie artist.
So that's even more. Gotta salute the independent.
Salute the indies.
Yeah,
Yo.
bro. 23 Motown. If you're on Spotify, look that up. 23 Motown.
23 Motown. Okay.
Different sound, like really swag.
I gotta check that out.
Got to, bro. Let me see who was another.
That's 4. So you got 2. No, that was 3. You got 2 more. I got 2 more.
I got 2 more.
Tori Kelly was a feature.
Oh. Yeah. He's like, I don't listen to Christian music. I apologize.
Dang.
Oh, you're gonna have some artist friends that are upset at you right now.
Yo. Okay, I'm rocking out with Chris Soul.
Okay.
So, yeah, definitely rocking out with Chris Soul.
I don't know if we can accept that answer because we just played Chris Soul, but I appreciate
No, for real though. He's the bro.
Yeah.
And the last but not least, yo, I'm rocking with some Soulja. That word.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm rocking with some Soulja.
All right, Chris, who you got?
I'm gonna be honest. I got my boy Nowadays on deck. I got Andrew Frey. I got Andy Mineo. I got Common.
I said Christian artist. Common ain't no Christian.
Sorry. Let me bring it back. He's almost there. Hey.
So we can count almost.
Yo, he's 5% there.
I see what
5%.
you did there.
Nah. We doing Christian.
You got 2 more.
Let's see.
Just that
YB.
YB, of course,
YB.
in the studio.
And Daraj, probably.
Darash?
Darash. Yeah. Sometimes you get a scratch and you get Darash afterwards.
Y'all leaving out some real amazing artists right now. First of all, shout out to Flame. I am so excited. He hit me up on Instagram last week. That new album is gonna be a banger.
Hey.
I'm so excited, man. Shout out to Spec, DJ Spec House, the whole Spec House crew. If you haven't heard Spec's album, Back of the Bus Volume 2, crazy album. Spec is like one of those unique artists that his production work is bar none. He's like a Christian Timbaland mixed with Swiss Beats. If you have not listened to Spec House, the first time I heard him was at Flames concert over in Lakeland a couple months ago. And dude got on those tables, man, and just killed it. And his lyrical content is amazing too. I put Bizzle and Seven together, so I'm gonna just go ahead and shout out to that whole God Over Money.
That's fair.
I'm gonna go ahead and shout out the whole God Over Money crew. K-Drama, please give us some new music, man. I was riding to Kentucky a couple months ago, man, and I listened to K-Drama's whole catalog, and his newest one, I can't even remember what the name is, and I feel like a terrible person, but his newest album came out like in 2014, but dude is just crazy on the beats. And then finally, I love that goofy music, man. D1. Dude is crazy. D1 is crazy. That Sally Maybach. Yo, that Sally Maybach is crazy.
Day one. Day one. Oh, man. Yo, man. To be honest, like, it's a mixture in my playlist. I was just being honest with what I listen to.
Yo.
Going to hell.
Apparently, according to Kareem, I am. What about that Jay-Z in your playlist?
Yo, that 4/4 is crazy. I don't like those 2 new songs that just came off there, but actually, I can't lie to you right now. French Montana's new joint, Jungle Rules. I can't get enough of those beats. I'm a beats guy. I'm one of those people. I can drown out your words if you don't have content and just have fun. Yo, French Montana's production work on Jungle Rules is insane.
He's got that track with Pharrell.
That's the one I'm talking
Bring
about.
Them Things.
He got that 90s
Bro, that beat
feel.
is so dope.
Yeah, it's crazy. Freestyle.
Can't beatbox and freestyle at the same time.
I'm waiting on you. Yo, I know we got some time scheduled for you to spit for us, man. But I really want you and Chris to have a freestyle battle.
Oh man,
I don't battle though.
I don't need you to battle then. I need you to get on because we got a surprise for you as far as the beat goes.
Okay.
But, go ahead.
Yeah,
my bad. Let me step.
All right. So, of course, you come on the hype. We gonna get hype.
Okay.
That's as simple as that.
Okay.
So if we're gonna do the hype, we got to do it right. We got 16 bars.
Oh man.
And we got Coco.
And keep in mind, last week, Daraj set fire to the internet.
Bro, I saw that.
I just want to let you know.
I saw that, man. I even watched it. He was slaughtering that beat, bro.
and I don't even like boom bap. And I'm like, yo, I would buy that track. So, yeah, keep in mind, Daraj killed it last week.
Bad.
All right, so DJ Miguel from Radio UNT, drop that beat.
Yo. Can you turn me up in the headphones?
Oh, please turn me up too.
I don't want to sound like I'm in the studio. Can you turn me up? Oh, turn me a little bit. Oh man. Yeah. Woo! On the way, yeah. Soldiers pray, yeah. We in the system, but we cut the games, boy. We don't play, yeah. Woo! We in the field, it can get real. These are the words from the general, many identical. I pray I never speak on my own merit, bring nothing but winning truth. Mask off, time flies, passed off. God when I do your work, make it count like flashcards, like NASCARs. We drive your message, he accepted, he rejected. He got love for broken people. My God heart is big as Texas, yeah. We okay. God has blessed my state of mind, real estate. Identity is in the blood, DNA. I'm in the zone, the spirit strong. We barely win when we play it safe.
Yeah!
Woo! I think I'm gonna.
Yo,
I don't know if I can kick them. Can I kick a freestyle for y'all?
Yeah, come on.
All right. Check it. It's your boy CRESCENDO with the flow crazy loco. Push the promo on the Instagram if you want to Instagram the photo. You know how I go, bro. They don't even know, bro. I be going loco in the studio. Y'all don't even know how I'm flowing though. I'm trying to rhyme like I was fast, but I don't even care. I'ma sit back and I relax as I get up on the beat, and they know what's up. Chillin' in the cut with your boy KBZ. Staying breezy, staying easy, staying.
I guess I gotta do it. This song made me come out of retirement.
All right.
Yeah. I'm done. All right. So.
Oh, got him.
Get some heat.
Got him.
Yo,
that beat is crazy.
shout out to the Coco producer. Yeah.
Yo, man, we messing around in here, but we getting live though. I just want to shout out to Hoops Church for bringing out YB to Orlando.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro, they're family every time.
Yo, man, so this tour, talk to us more about this tour, bro.
Okay, so we kick off tonight, and then we go to Arkansas. Then we got some more stops in Florida, then Denver, and then we got more stops that's going to cover Florida. But the whole premises of it is for people to come to know Jesus. That's why it's called the Calling All Soldiers Tour.
That's what's up.
So, I mean, it's just another avenue for people that's been far away or that's never been introduced. This is an opportunity.
Can you tell us a little bit about, first of all, how long is the concert series going on? Do you have dates or anything like that just yet?
Yes, www.ybofficial.com. All of the tour dates there.
Cool. Let's get a little bit back to the album. Who did your production work?
So me, I partner with a lot of producers, man. It all depends on the vibe. So like, I don't want a whole lot of trap. I don't want a whole lot of, the modern. So as producers send their work in, and I'm like, yo, that's a gem. That's a gem. Like I need that. But Kid Flash is who I do a lot of work with.
Okay.
Kid Flash.
Shout out Kid Flash. You know his handle for Instagram and Twitter?
At Kid Flash.
At Kid Flash.
Yes.
Dope.
Salute Kid Flash, man, because he be dropping them bangers.
Bro, Ayo, he did. On Board, he did. Like, any turn-up song, I go to Kid Flash for the beat, bro.
Which is crazy. Like, your lyrical style, like, I was listening to your album on the way over here, and I hear a mixture of a lot of different sounds, which gives you a very unique voice. Who gives you like inspiration for your lyrical content, and also who gives you inspiration for your lyrical flow?
So lyrical content, that I say that's more emotion driven than it is, this person.
Okay.
Now, as far as flow, all I can give you is a reference to of who I used to listen to coming up.
Okay, who was it?
Ludacris.
Luda.
Red Light District, like literally in the mirror, rehearsing every word. Eminem, 8 Mile. I recorded it on a tape, played it back in the radio, rehearsing it in the mirror.
Nice.
And 50 Cent. I know none of those guys are Christians, but at that time, I wasn't a Christian, so all of those guys were the bars.
Please tell me you had that radio, so when the song came on the radio, you hit that record button and recorded over your mama
yes.
last night.
You know
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Got it. I know I got it. I got it.
Your mom come in your room. What my Gladys Knight doing in here?
I don't know.
That ain't Gladys Knight anymore. Just want to let you know that with little cotton balls at the end of the.
Yes,
oh,
bro.
Man. So talk to us a little bit how setting up a tour is like, because I know we have some listeners that are artists, and they want to know what it's like to set up a tour, because I like to bring artists on, but also give some of the background.
Yes, I'm all for it.
And what is tour life like as well, if you don't mind kind of adding that?
Okay, so how to set up a tour. Man, it's more about just relationships. A lot of these guys look at these the end goal and be like, man, that's unattainable. Well, first, if you already have gigs booked, that's a head start. Now you just start, hitting people up. Like when I first started touring, I would hit Crescendo up. So it's basically like partnering with other people that's already making noise in your community.
Definitely.
So every time I do a tour, it's never a YB thing. Like I hit up my brothers. Hey Chris, I'm going here and I'm free these days. Do you have any opportunities? Yo, let me reach out to this person. Or Marcus at 3 and 1. Yo, hey, I'm going here. Do you got any opportunities here? Yeah, bro, come here on this date. So it's a lot easier than people make it seem. So say for instance, in the month of July, it's the summertime. A year ago, you had 3 people already book you. That's 3 dates on your tour. Now you start doing the groundwork. You start hitting up the people that's already doing shows that you may not know nothing about, and then you add those dates to your tour. Just make sure that it's in your timeline of where you're getting on the road.
Definitely.
Now, what is the tour life like? I mean, it's good because you get to see God do some pretty cool things when you're on the road. You're traveling, you don't have a lot of sleep, you get tired, and honestly, that's what I like, because when you're weak and when you're tired and your eyes are burning, like literally God shows up. I was in Atlanta with this guy, and I remember the prayer like yesterday. I said, yo, I was talking to my team. I said, I know everybody's tired. I know everybody's eyes are burning. But no matter how people approach you, we are there to serve. So it's just moments like that, man, that really define, you know, why we get on the road. You know? So it's cool, man.
Now, do you take your family with you on the road with you?
Most of the times, yes.
Okay.
So like when I was in Atlanta, I had my bro, I had Soldier, and my wife and my daughter. So yeah.
Nice, man. Nice.
That's the end goal. If I can tour with my family on the road, that's what we want to do.
That's what's up. That's what's up. What I like most is that you know, I've been putting different shows, and I met you at a show. We did a show together, and I was like, hey. He's like, yeah. I was like, you want? I said, you want to do work? He's like, what do you mean? I was like, because I'm gonna put you to work. He goes, what do you mean? I'm down for shows. He didn't know who he was talking to. I gave him how many shows? 10, 20?
A lot of gigs.
And you probably had to set up your own stage too, knowing Chris.
You know what? I put together a good show here in Orlando. If anyone's been out there, we have the Verb that we do.
Bro,
we got the Verb coming up at the end of the month. We have the people from it's a Tampa takeover. We're having a bunch of Tampa artists out. We're having Jonah, Joey Waters, Revolutionary, Case Flow, Martyr X. So, you know, shout out to Tampa for agreeing and getting on this. You know, Blake knows he's filming. He's kind of quiet in the background, but what's cool is that he got to open up for Roy Tosh. We had him come out, and that was dope. You know what I mean? So I'm all about opportunities, and so when I met YB, I said, I'm sorry, bro. This is we're gonna turn some challenges into some opportunities.
Wait, so you rap? Yes, sir. Oh, we might have to put that Coco back on.
Yeah. Round 2.
He's like, I'm just here to film.
I'm just kidding, guys.
I'm just here to film. But shout out to Blake too. I know he rocks over with Launch Radio, right?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes.
shout out to our fam over at Launch Radio. This ain't a competition. It's all love here.
All love.
K Bell's got another face on
This
like
is
it.
competition.
Apple and Spotify.
But I'm all about love. So all I know is that Blake, if we look at Launch Radio and they got Revel, you know, artwork all around, we know what's up.
Don't do it. we did it first. Look around. Don't do it.
But yeah, shout out to all our people tuned in. Shout out to my daughter. She wanted to give a shout out to YB, one of the local artists that, of course, I put her on to. And shout out to Melina and my mom watching right now. But we do it for the local scene as well. Shout out to Ozone Effect. We're going to actually come back. We're going to play one more song, Yours Truly by Steph. And then I want to get into some events going on around Orlando. You're listening to The Hype, yo.
I want those Jimmy Choos in that Coach purse, that Versace dress. I want that, and I want it so. I need to upgrade my.
She said she wanted all the cars and the cash and the fashion, the mansion. Used to close her eyes and imagine the satin, relaxing. Looked at me, said she wanna live like the Jacksons. I said, which ones? The black ones? Lust of the world, she crushed with her passion. But not my girl, nah, she ain't bougie. So this is farewell, I can't be yours truly. Gucci, Fendi, Versace over everything. So committed to it, homie, like a wedding ring. Stepping out the house, fresher than some Vera Wang. Wardrobe fire like she lit it up with kerosene. Oh, Miss American dream, so embarrassing it seems. We fly just two. These guys was inside, we focus on the outer while the inner just dies. She cries to me. Tell me now, baby, why you can't buy me diamonds? She cries to me. I know we're not dancing, so stop your dirty whining. She cries to me. If you love
love me, baby. Said cries to me. What's so wrong with the CL?
She said she wanted all the cars and the cash and the fashion, the mansion. Used to close her eyes and imagine the satin, relaxing. Looked at me, said she wanna live like the Jacksons. I said, which ones, the black ones? Lust of the world, she crushed with her passion. But not my girl, nah, she ain't bougie, so this is farewell. I can't be yours truly.
Louis V, the jewelry, Chanel or Coach. The only love language that she ever spoke. Popping them tags was like reading love notes. Why the prettiest ones act ugliest? Most inside, most inside, most inside. I mean, swag on a milli, but you broke inside. Broke inside, broke inside, broke inside like the national debt. Poster child. She cries to me. Tell me now, baby, why you can't buy me diamonds? She cries to me. I know we're not dancing, so stop your dirty whining. She cries to me. If you love me, baby. She cries to me. What's so wrong with the CL?
She said she wanted all the cars and the cash and the fashion, the mansion. Used to close her eyes and imagine the satin, relaxing. Looked at me, said she wanna live like the Jacksons. I said, which ones, the black ones? Lust of the world, she crushed with her passion. But not my girl, nah, she ain't bougie, so this is farewell. I can't be yours truly.
What? What are you talking about? It's not working out. Why is it not working out? You don't love me anymore? You don't love me anymore? Don't tell me it's over. No, baby.
It's that feel good music. It's that feel good music. Yeah, feel good music. It's that feel good music. Feel good music. It's that feel good music. Feel good music. It's that feel good music.
Yo, what up, Orlando? It's your boy Crescendo, KBZ.
What's good? What's good?
YB.
Yo, the coffee is kicking in.
Yes, sir.
She needs some coffee.
We got YB and Y-Bay.
Yo.
So I just want to give a shout out to Ozone Effect, always keeping you guys in the loop for what's going on around Orlando. Obviously tonight they got Calling All Soldiers tour on there. Yes. We got the Living Room over at Back Booth, hosted by City Tucker. We got Show Dope University University Festival going on at the Full Moon Lounge. We got Ozone Rhythm, which is a open mic for hip hop acts in Orlando, whether you're Christian, whether you're not. If you're looking to get out and get into the local scene and see what's going on, check out our boys at the Ozone Rhythm. That's at the Haven Lounge on Aloma. Shout out to the Ozone Hip Hop Fest with my boy Chris Audio and Ben Freezes. We're going to be doing a giveaway with those tickets pretty soon here. Probably do it next week, next Friday. And then we got some events at Will's Pub and the Letterbox Collective at Boom Church. That's going to be featuring myself, Naladeus, Andrew, and Daraj. So that's going to be a dope lineup.
Oh, yeah, that is.
I'm pretty excited for that. We also got Rubox. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Rubox live or heard him. He's a human beatboxer, like, extraordinaire. Like, I don't have anything compared to it. I'm probably gonna have to bring him on the show so you guys can see what this guy can do. Yeah. Because this guy's bananas. But as far as different events, of course, the people at 104.5 Beat hold it down at the Hungry for Hip Hop, which is a benefit event, which is really dope. And of course, going on around town, tomorrow I'm gonna be out with DJ Samwise and the Verb at the Remington. We're going to be giving out 300 backpacks. So Florida Hospital came through with that, as well as some of the other local churches in the area. We really want to give back and do what we can. After this, we got Locura at 8 o'clock. They're from 8 to 11. They're actually going to be doing a giveaway as well. So we do want to make sure you guys tune in. YB, before you leave, I want you to give them all your handles. Where can we find you?
Hold on, before you do that, YB, I'm sorry to interrupt.
You got another
I'm disappointed at you, man. You went through your whole calendar and give me a shout out for my birthday next week.
bro.
I'm done with you. Dude's hosting my birthday party. And give me a shout out for my birthday.
I'm gonna tell you guys right now, his birthday's gonna be at my house.
Dude, man.
And I'm just gonna invite everyone listening right now because that sounds logical.
Don't do that.
Okay, that's what I thought.
That's what I thought.
So, but a big shout out to Kareem's birthday month. We gotta sing him happy birthday.
I don't want you to do that, but I appreciate it.
We gonna sing? No, you don't want me to sing. We ain't got auto tune, right? Nah. Trust me.
Pain in the no.
Like, no, I'm just kidding. My
bad.
Yeah, what is he doing with his life?
Handles, man?
So YB, hit us up. I know we got ybofficial.com.
Yes, that's the website. Instagram at yb.official. Twitter YBZofficial. And Facebook is the same, YBZ Official. So I would love to connect with you. Download the newest single, Expressions, and appreciate the support.
Yeah, it's already on my Spotify list.
Yes.
My Tidal list. I've actually been listening to it a lot on Tidal.
Really?
Hopefully that gives you, that double 2 cents instead of that 1 cent.
There you go. Or you can just be a real friend and just go straight
just
to
go buy
iTunes.
it.
Yeah, bro.
I've already done that with your past project and this project. So,
That's
shout out
clutch,
to buying
You
buying
bought this
music.
project?
Yes, I did. It's a single. It's 99 cents.
He ain't even launched it yet.
How you not launch it and it's on Spotify and Tidal.
I just want to see if you actually bought it. Y'all know Chris cheap.
I was moving. See what had happened.
What happened was I was going on with the house.
I was actually gonna wear my YB shirt too, but I could not find it. We are terrible movers.
Yeah, hey, I don't blame you, bro.
Yeah, I went through like 8 bags of clothes. I'm like, nope.
I'm glad you moved because you can't use this move as an excuse anymore. I asked this dude, hey, you want to rob me to go get something off the dollar menu? Hey, bro, I'm moving right now, so we got a lot of expenses. Hey.
You got me on that McDouble though, right?
Yo, that's that family life, man.
Yeah, man. Kareem was there through it all. He is a loan officer. That's the term.
Yes, I'm a loan officer. I'm your financial specialist. Give me a shout, 407-269-2640.
Yeah, hit him up. Make sure you hit up Kareem. We have to throw. I always like to throw in that little shout out.
That short commercial.
But again, make sure you guys tune in next week. We should have some great guests as well. And man, I'm just excited for this weekend. But before I play the last song, Kareem, you were telling me about Prince Harry.
Oh, how you gonna hit me with current topics at the end of the show?
Well, we gotta do it. We got some time. We got some
talking
time.
about Prince Harry. Apparently, she's dating a woman whose skin complexion is a little bit more tan than his. And apparently, Sister Camilla is having an issue, which I don't understand. She was the other woman, wasn't she? When his dad was with Diana. So I'm not following this whole thing. So I mean, what are your thoughts about that? I don't know if she's black. She looks chocolate though. But
I'm all for it, man. I want to see some brown in the royalty line.
Family. Yeah, I want to see some kids running around with that nappy hair, man. Like that'd be the best. Can you imagine her running up to Queen Elizabeth and she's like, "Not quite sure what to do with your hair, love."
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So
diversity.
We know we all about diversity. YB doing his thing. His beautiful little daughter. That's proof.
Definitely, bro. That's the only way.
Why you gotta turn to me and look at me like that?
I got nothing to say to you, man.
Yo, is it okay if I give out some quick shout outs before we?
Oh, of course, bro. This is the time where you shout out.
Bet. I want to give a shout out to 3-in-1 Cafe. I want to give a shout out to my boy Crescendo and the Verb. I want to give a shout out to Chris Soul. I want to give a shout out to Soldier. The reason why I'm doing this is because, man, as you guys may know, it's a lot of trickery going on in CHH. I just want to do that shout out because it's a lot of people that's for what God is doing. Like when I first got here, shout out to Will Morris. I knew nobody. I hit up Will Morris and bro was like, yo, okay, don't worry about it. I'll help you get, what God is doing out there. And like 13 opportunities to witness like within a month. So I'm just saying, like, for the people that's really out there doing kingdom work, major salute.
I appreciate you saying that. And I'm gonna leave it right there.
So let's I want to hear a little bit more about that phrase as you look and turn to me.
I'm just saying, shout out to the people out there that's really doing kingdom work. Like, I appreciate it. There's nothing wrong with saying I am a Christian and I am pushing God's message. If you feel like there's something wrong with that, I would say you need to look in the mirror and maybe question a few things. So I appreciate you saying that.
Yo.
And if you want more background on that, check out our last episode at radiount.net.
Okay.
My boy over marketing, man. He's killing his marketing.
Speaking of over marketing, we're gonna play my song. It's over.
Wow! Dude just said, "I am not the plug. I am the outlet."
Speaking of over marketing, we're gonna play "It's Over" by your boy Crescendo and Soy is Real. All the people that tuned in on
Taming the
Facebook.
Beast next week for me then? I appreciate it.
Of course we will.
We're done.
When we getting you back on Spotify, bro. When we getting you on Tidal.
Maybe Halloween again this year.
Yeah. Yo, yeah, we're gonna have to play our Monster remix. But you're listening to The Hype with your boy Crescendo on RadioUNT.net.
Break bread with Apaches and Mexicans. Pass Ashley the roach clip cause hash is a medicine. My passion is evident, you acting irrelevant. I ride on the back of an elephant just to deliver Grandmaster Flash all of these messages. Impeach the backlacking half and president. It's a new day, let's snap the skulls on some necklace kids. Snatch necklaces and force you and your friends to quit. You fake gangsters need to hide from hot urges to write a hot verse. Only time you seen bullets is in Microsoft Word. You mighty soft birds posted up in odd stances like bras yapping in hot pants doing thought dances. This beat is like Tyson went and fought Krampus. Got a roundhouse on his good foot turned into hot ashes. I got classes, you got classes, young bucks. Now keep your tongue tucked, I get beat with nunchucks.
Es solo por Dios, mami. Está imposible. Tú eres un baño sucio. Mira, el chino cochino. Está loco.
Rapping with skirts and calling it fashion. Twerking and working and getting these mansions. White girls with Parkinson's. Michael couldn't Parkinson. I hopped in the DeLorean while your door explored them. Simpletons with 6-second attention spans. Not to mention, man, nice chrome on your minivans. Dropouts and stoners critique me. Oh no. It's Kim K and Kanye leak more nude photos. Selfies in the mirrors with your cancer reality. X-Pro 2 won't filter out your vanity. Obama is the devil, top story on Hannity. Florida protecting Zimmerman, their new manager. Sanity, finality, as we casually discuss more ISIS casualties as we're reading these tweets. While you're laughing at animal and baby memes, it's over so it seems, floating in the mainstream.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. It's over. Help. It's over.
What's up, y'all? God put a little something on my heart, and I just wanted to share it with y'all. It goes a little something like this.
Yo, we're closing out the show. The Hype. Again, make sure you go to this tour tonight at Hoops Church.
Hoops Church.
Shout out Jesse.
Yo, shout out, Mr. Lugo.
Bro.
You know how we go. I'm sorry. I got into a rapping mode. I'm sorry, y'all.
It's that marketing, bro.
You know, that's how we do. We got to overmarket. Got to oversaturate. You know what I'm saying?
That's the opposite of good marketing.
You know what?
Oversaturation.
You know what? We're going to play your music next week. That's what it's about.
That's what's up.
Y'all didn't know Kareem rap. You're going to hear some throwbacks on next week's show. But again, shout out to YB for sliding through.
Yes,
Blake on the low, being quiet, taking all the footage in the background.
That's the bro.
Shout out to YB, doing her thing on YB's lap. And
that's my daughter, bro.
that's YB.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
You know, I tuned him out because
I was waiting for the shot. I was waiting for the shotgun.
It just sounded terrible.
I was waiting for the shotgun to come out and be like, "Yo, what you doing?"
Her white bay now.
Yo, my daughter. Hey, yo, my daughter is 39 this year, and I gotta get this shotgun ready, bro.
Yeah, hey,
yo. But yo, again, I want to shout out everyone who tuned in on Facebook Live as well as RadioUNT.net. Do we have Casey Conroy and Andrew Frey?
Yeah.
So we're gonna close out the show with Casey Conroy and Andrew Frey. It's called Only One. And thank you guys again for tuning in.
See you next week.
Next week,
every Friday at 6 p.m. on RadioUNT.net. It's your boy Crescendo. We out.
I meant what I said when I said it. Now looking back on it, I regret it, 'cause you were my own. And I don't even know where I go when I let it get out of control. Can't believe that I said it. You were my own. You're never gonna change my mind. You're never gonna. I'm gonna never let him go. I don't wanna. I'm stuck on him. You're never gonna change my mind. You're never gonna. I'm gonna never let him go. I don't wanna. I'm stuck on him. My heart is here like the ocean, crashing in sand with every word that is spoken. You were my only one. And I never knew what I had when I had it. Now others come, but I'd rather be stranded. You were my only one. Yeah. You're never gonna change my mind. You're never gonna. I'm gonna never let him go. I don't wanna. No. I'm stuck on him. You're never gonna change my mind. You're never gonna. I'm gonna never let him go. I don't wanna. No. I'm stuck on him.
I say time waits for no man. What happens when there's no plan? Your heart is where my home is, but been feeling like a nomad. I'm trying to keep it open to the thoughts that you provoking, but words spoken crush the heart that I was holding. Complacency to arguments, failing all the harder tests. Confliction from the distance that's created when the heart is stressed. Communication lost. I pray for what we started with. Love became a choice, and our pain is what tarnished it. Resentment leads to spite. Now we always gotta fight. When there's difference of opinion, they ain't no one never right. We launching missiles, lose the topic, say something is prideful, and switch the issue like we in between election cycles. You cross the line, now I'm tilted off our axis like Twitter activists just passionately acting. And so I'm asking what our news feed is attracting. Are we impacting or reacting? Let's let our love open our eyes to all of the lies. The demise of a culture is based on how you divide, and obliged to the feeling to not keep it inside, and remind that our freedom is from who lives inside. But we caught up in these feelings, don't know how to let you know. It's like I pour my thoughts inside your heart to help you feeling
You're never gonna change my mind. You're never gonna. I'm gonna never let him go. I don't wanna. I'm stuck on him.